My name is Blessing Aigbomian. The night I took this picture in my mind, I was 20. I'd been running for 4 hours. My feet, they were bleeding. I honestly didn't know if I would see morning. But there was one thing I was sure of. There was a woman waiting in Benin City. And she needed to look me in the face and explain to me why she sold me. This is my mama, New Benin Market. She's been frying akara at this same spot since I was 4. By 19, I'd watched her back bend lower every year. Watched the oil splash burn marks into her arms. I passed WAEC, 7 credits, 7. But there was no money for Unibean, no money for anything, really. My sister, she was wearing my old uniform. One evening, I sat outside and thought, if nothing changes, this life will eat us. And the daughter I've not even had yet. She'll be frying akara beside my sister's own daughter. Nothing changes. You have to understand something about Benin hunger. It's not just the hunger of the belly to get it's hunger of the future. That hunger makes you reckless, makes you trust people you shouldn't trust. That's how they catch us. They don't catch us with chains, they catch us with hope. I used to look at fashion magazines, Italy, Milan, Rome. At night, I would kneel and pray, God, please, open a door for me. One Sunday, the door opened. My Aunty Joy came home from Italy. You need to understand who Aunty Joy was. My mama's first cousin. She'd been in Italy since I was small. Every 2 years, she would come back with gold around her neck, perfume that filled the whole compound. She would give iPhones to her favorites, hand my mama less, press cash into my pastor's palm. We didn't just love Aunty Joy, we worshipped her. She was the family success story. That afternoon, after all the greetings, she pulled me to the back veranda. She held my hands. She looked at me with those warm eyes of hers. Blessing my daughter, she said, I have been watching you. You're a fine girl, brilliant girl, but this place will swallow you. Listen, I run a salon in Milano. I need a junior hairdresser I can't trust. Family, somebody from home. I will sponsor your travel, accommodation, everything. You go, they send your mama and 400,000 every month. Within 2 years, you go build her a bungalow. Will you come? I just nodded. Tears were running down my face. She hugged me, and I smelled that Italian perfume. I thought, this is it, the door I prayed for. The answer to every prayer I have ever prayed. That night, my mama knelt on the cement floor and thanked God for sending Aunty Joy, our family angel. We wept together. My brother slaughtered a fowl. We ate, we danced, we prayed. The most dangerous evil in this world doesn't have horns. It wears Chanel perfume. It quotes Bible verses. It doesn't knock down your door. You welcome it inside. You pray for it. And then it eats your daughter. A week before I was meant to travel, Aunty Joy said we needed small protection. She told me it was just covering, so nothing bad would happen to me on the road. She held my hand as we walked into Upper Sokpomba. I didn't know that part of Benin. I didn't ask questions. Aunty Joy was God's instrument. She knew best. The native doctor took my hair, my nails, a piece of my underwear, 3 drops of blood. He chanted in Old Bini, the way my grandmother used to speak. Then he made me swear. 3 times. Aunty Joy stood behind me and firm on my shoulder, smiling. Repeat after me. I, Blessing Aigbomian, swear that I will obey Aunty Joy in everything. I repeated, tearful. I swear I will pay back every kobo. I swear I will not run away. I swear I will not betray her. If I break this oath, I will run mad. My mother will die. My womb will become dry. I have spoken. My hand was shaking. Something in me was screaming, but I ignored it. I swore the oath. 3 times. Outside, Aunty Joy laughed like it was nothing. See? Small thing. Just for protection, my dear. She paid the native doctor. She bought me suya at the corner shop. I didn't know what I'd just signed up for. In the Edo trafficking pipeline, they call it the binding. It's a chain that doesn't need iron. It's a chain made of fear, of family, of God. They make you so afraid of yourself they don't need to lock the door. You become your own prison. 3 days later, I kissed my mama goodbye at the motor park. She prayed over me. She held my cheek, tears in her eyes. My daughter, shine where God has placed you. Make us proud. I'll see you at Christmas. I nodded, crying. I didn't know that Christmas would not come, and the next would not come. The bus headed north, Edo to Lokoja, Abuja, Kano, out of Nigeria, 3 days on the road. I expected the airport in Lagos, but we didn't go to Lagos. The bus just kept going north. I kept asking the agent, when do we fly? He just smiled. Soon, there's another route, cheaper, quicker. By the time we crossed into Niger Republic, I knew something was wrong. But what could I do? I was already on the road. In Agadez, they packed us into the back of a Hilux truck. 30 girls, black bodies stacked like firewood. And we started crossing the Sahara. There was a girl beside me, Onyinye, from Asaba, 16 years old. She had a small Bible in her bag. We held hands across the Sahara. Onyinye started vomiting on the 5th day. On the 7th, she couldn't lift her head. On the 8th day, she died. The driver stopped the truck. They dragged her out, dug a shallow hole, buried her in the sand. No prayer, no name. They got back in the truck. We kept driving. I didn't cry. Somewhere between Kano and the border, I had stopped crying. I just stared at the place they buried her, and I promised something. Onyinye, I will tell your mama what happened to you. If I survive, I'll tell your mama. The Sahara is the world's biggest unmarked graveyard. Thousands of Nigerian sons and daughters are buried there. Their mothers are still cooking, still waiting, still telling their neighbors, my pikin dey Europe, oh. He go come for Christmas. But Christmas doesn't come. We got to Saba, then Tripoli. 28 days after leaving Benin, they drove me through a tall iron gate. The gate shut behind me. Hope just disappeared. There were 11 girls already inside. None of them looked at us. No one lifted their head. 3 Libyan men with guns. Oga Felix, the Nigerian, mid-40s, gold tooth, sat behind his desk. He gathered us. Welcome to Tripoli. I no get time for long story. You owe Aunty Joy 35,000 euro each. Until you pay, you work, no eat. Try to run. My boys go catch you. You go regret say your mama born you. Faith from Worry, her voice trembling, said, but Oga, Aunty Joy said, na salon work. He walked around, slapped Faith. She fell. He sat back down, calm. Salon for where? 35,000 euro they grow for 3. You go work tonight. Una meets customer tonight. End of discussion. My heart was pounding. In that moment, I understood. Aunty Joy was a madam. I had been bought. I'm not going to describe what happened that first night. I haven't lived inside my body the same way since. Some parts of me stayed in that room. The rest of me started planning, quietly, how to leave Libya alive. 8 months I survived, not lived. Every day was the same. Customers in the evening, beatings if you complained, 1 meal a day if you were lucky. 13 girls in that compound, sometimes more, sometimes less. Some went to Italy on boats, some disappeared. We didn't ask questions. Asking questions could make you disappear too. I started learning small Arabic from the guards. Shukran, Afwan. I volunteered for kitchen duty. I made myself useful. I made myself invisible. The loud girls got beaten. The quiet, useful girl, she could move. Patients tried to climb the wall one night. They caught her. The next morning, we all watched while they beat her. Her face, I won't describe her face. 2 weeks later, she had stopped speaking, never spoke again. Mary became girlfriend to one of the guards. We didn't judge Mary. She was surviving. Ese, she gave up. Stopped eating in the 5th month. She died quietly one Tuesday morning. They wrapped her in a bed sheet and carried her out the back gate. We didn't even know her surname. I made a decision. 6th month. I will not be Ese. I will be the quiet one, the useful one. I watched the gate, watched the trucks, watched the guards shift changes, waiting for my door. One day, month 9, my eyes snapped open. Guards shouting outside. Chaos in the air. News. The asthma boys were about to raid our compound. Oga Felix panicked. Guards loaded weapons. 3 pickup trucks in the yard. Girls in one, money and weapons in another. Chaos everywhere. I'd been waiting for chaos. Chaos was my door. I slipped into the kitchen, took a small knife, hid it in my wrapper, my hands shaking. I climbed into the supply truck, hid myself under a tarpaulin between sacks of rice. I held my breath, whispered every prayer my mama ever taught me. The convoy moved. We drove 2 hours, stopped at a small petrol place. I heard the drivers get out. I knew this was it. There wouldn't be another chance. I climbed out of that truck. I didn't look back. I ran barefoot into the night. Within 10 minutes, my feet were bleeding, my lungs on fire, but I kept running 2 kilometers, 3. Then I saw a village, a mosque dome under the crescent moon. Hope flickered. I collapsed at the mosque steps just before dawn. I don't remember falling. All I remember is the cold of the stone on my cheek and the nothing for a long time. An old man found me, Mahmoud. He was going to morning prayer. He didn't speak English. I didn't speak Arabic. But Mahmoud had eyes. He saw me. He took me to his daughter Fatima's house. She hid me in her back room for 3 weeks. Fatima gave me food, clean clothes, antibiotics for my foot. She never asked me any questions. Men came to the mosque asking for a black girl who ran. Mahmoud lied. He prayed afterward for that lie. Fatima contacted an NGO. After 2 months hiding, my papers came. A repatriation flight. In every horror story, God plants quiet angels. They don't glow. They don't speak in tongues. They're old men who find a strange girl at the mosque. School teachers who hide you, feed you when you're nothing but trouble. The world is wicked. But it's not only wicked. I want you to remember that. I landed at Murtala Mohammed Airport on a Tuesday morning. Donated clothes, no luggage, just a folder of papers. I'd been gone 14 months. I didn't call my mama from the airport. I bought a bus ticket with the little money they gave me. I sat by the window, city rolling by. I thought about what I would say to my mama and to Aunty Joy. I got to my mama's compound at 7 p.m. She was outside frying akara, same as when I left. She looked up, dropped her spoon, didn't scream, she just stood there. I walked past her into the house, sat down on that old bench where I used to do my homework. I looked up at her. The house was quiet. Mama, I need you to call Aunty Joy. Tell her I've come back to thank her for my job. 3 days later, Aunty Joy arrived, gold on her neck, perfume, same wide smile, the one she wore the day she sold me. But I didn't stand up. I sat in the parlor, calm. Around me, my brother, 2 uncles, the pastor, a NAPTIP officer. I stayed sitting. My family, the NAPTIP officer. Aunty Joy's face, it started to change. I stood up, looked straight at her. Aunty, I came back to tell you something. The oath you made me swear, I've broken it. The juju was a lie. You were the curse, not the calabash.